Hello everyone and welcome back to Fableheim and Iratus, Lord of the Dead. We resume where we left things off last time with the Memescendence. We have been joined by Vecna, our YOLO solo Lich, who I am sure will make me very proud. The Dwarven Tunnels, notoriously very weak against magic, except for when they're not. Yeah, there are a few that put a hitch in that plan, but for the most part, magic is quite powerful against them. So, let's see how efficient we can make that. By the way, I have a disclaimer. Oh, speaking of characters that are efficient against magic, it's kind of this group, isn't it? Alchemist, Oracle Trader. It's kind of this group. Do I care? Question. Actually, before we do anything, together, you and me, let's take a look at this. This is the new stuff added in with save mode. We can quick save, game saved, and then at any time reload to this save. I think you can only have one quick save at any given time. There's also an option to reset the floor, which confuses me. I don't know what that means, and I'm afraid to press it. But that's not an option. So my gut instinct is telling me that if you press reset the floor, you go back to the beginning. Which makes me wonder, can you clear an entire floor, reset the floor, and just keep farming? Or does it like set your minions back to? I don't know. But anyway, we quick saved together for the first time because I have a disclaimer. I should be asleep right now. I really should. But I'm not. So we're going to go slaughter some foes. We do still have Chain Lightning, and I like the fact that we have indiscriminate fire with spell power. So, yeah, I'm thinking how I want to best do this. Because part of me wants to remove this ward and then zap. But I might just Chain Lightning zap. Of course, the Oracle has protection against it, but... Oh, of course. And then Vecna decides to hit the two that are actually protected. So now let's see how much in trouble are we. How much in trouble are we? How much trouble we are in. There you go. Behold. The power of lightning.
This never gets old.
Unfortunately, I can't rain a fire in a YOLO solo Lich. Because, positioning issues. I mean, I guess you could. You would just have to summon other creatures to move the Lich back to the 3rd or 4th position. But, this went well.
Soon this world will be mine.
We used all of our mana, but it went well. Which makes me want to expand the statue of Iratus. So let's get another Lich, because we're not sacrificing Vecna. Vecna has proven useful.
A vessel of indiscriminate magical carnage.
Boop. Wait, when did I get a second one of this? Oh. Well, if this blood phantasm, still yet to be named, has, meets an unfortunate end, then we'll have backup plans. It's always good to have a backup plan. It's actually funny, because when you listen to motivational speakers, usually, I don't know where I got this. I should be asleep, so expect all the tangents today. But before that, we need to make a critical decision. We should go left. And in doing so, encounter our first elite squad. We're going to have to bring a full team for this. Vecna is not doing this, because the Musketeer is basically going to one-shot him. So, come back, good sir. We'll let Vecna chill in the arena. He's about to level up anyway. The Black Widow can wait. Methinks. We're also going to go ahead and upgrade her Fatal Bondage to this to make sure we can remove all blocks and wards whenever we so desire. The other one, yeah, meh. Meh. And attack, because we're insane. Beautiful. And initiative? Sure. So anyway, when we listen to inspirational speakers, is that what they're called? Motivational speakers, that one. I might Skull Torch this. Do I care? That lets me eat people right away. their messages between motivational speakers, they tend to have conflicting messages. Like the thing I'm thinking of, the one that sparked this in my brain, is that I've heard from motivational speakers that it's always a good idea to have a backup plan. And I personally agree with that. It makes sense to me. Always having a backup plan sounds good, you know? Sam. But I've also heard from inspirational speakers, motivational speakers, whatever, that you should always and only... What if I just wait with these two? That sounds good. Have one plan, because in that plan, if you have like a backup plan, it means that you're preparing for your plan to fail. Which, I mean, not really, it just might fail.
Evil comes for you.
And so the argument from them is that you should only have one plan in case to dedicate all of your focus and energy towards. Now, anyone who's older than like 10 knows that there's a golden rule in life. And it's that nothing ever goes according to plan. That's why you need to go down the alchemy tree so you can get more brains. But yeah, I don't know why motivational speakers usually have like conflicting details. Like their messages are always the same, right? Like trying to be the best that you can possibly be, yada yada yada. But the way they go about that can be conflicting. I don't know. Did that make any sense?
Open their husks.
I hope it did. Well, our good old Blood Phantasm boy came real close to death. I'm glad he didn't die. I do like the blue boy. But he did come close to it.
A predictable outcome.
We did get a level 10 brain out of that, though. The ever-living Mumra. Also, I'm recording this, like, math, 10, 8, 9, 8, 8-ish hours after the last episode released. So there haven't been a whole lot of comments, which is fine. Just wanted to let you know why there aren't any name applications if you left one before this one released. That's not confusing. I'm going to go with the Moaning Chains up. Oh, they fixed this. This was broken when the summer update dropped, and it just had like some Russian word in it or something. But the Moaning Chains increases how it scales with buffs/debuffs on enemy targets. This is for higher reaching aspirations. Otherwise, you can go with Chains of Fury, which just increases his raw damage. But I have high reaching aspirations. It's called the Memescendence, after all. We're ascending to memedom or something. As for the path that we take next, we have to choose carefully if we want 2 cultists. Choose carefully. There are so many sacrificial altars on this path, and I don't like it. Go this way, and then this way, or go this way. This does provide us with a metric ton of experience for Iratus. Just like a mind-blowing amount of experience. The problem is, if we go down the path that I'm looking at, we aren't going to hit a cultist. There are 6 cultists on this floor, and I managed to dodge each and every one of them. Wow. It's kind of impressive, honestly. How important are cultists, really? A little important. I would like to do the mummy thing. I've been told it's really freaking busted, so I don't really need to test it, but I want to see it. And of course, I must show all of you. We're here for entertainment. and memes.
Him, the world is as hollow as his arm.
But you know, the two usually go hand in hand. I still haven't decided if I'm going for the cultist or not. Hey! Now we only need one cultist. That worked out well. Wait, will he give it again if we reach another sacrificial altar? Oh. It looks like a Vecna turn. This looks like a Vecna turn. I'm going to... Because we're about to reach an insane amount of experience, I'm going to do this.
Through transformation, the will becomes free.
That, and I'm not really going to use a level 3 brain.
It's no gold, but
Let's be real.
will do.
No level 3 brains allowed. Level 3 is too low. I ain't going to have none of that. Actually, I'll pull you out. I kind of want the zombies to be... I like the ghouls being simultaneous with their experience. Well, they're like 2 off or something, but... What about Mumra? Mumra can go in there. Mumra is a murder mummy. Murder mummies need experience too. Actually, they need a lot of experience. As for Vecna... I think I'm going to hold it, put points in Vigor. That sounds smart. That sounds like a smart idea. Rare Bloods. All of our good pieces are not something Vecna uses. Because of course. Because of course. Why wouldn't it? Of course, of course. Experience.
It embellishes my undead features.
The one downside here with Vecna YOLO Solo is I have no way to recover my mana. Need more mana. Please don't kill me. No, we're fine. Please don't do it. I think you're okay. We're fine. That's a little annoying, but we're fine. Boop.
So, this is what 1,000 years of evolution looks like?
Not bad. Not bad. This went well. I'm proud of it. Now I'm just thinking in my mind, how high can we scale this?
Mine is the wind.
You've got to be kidding me. I didn't get a Boiling Blood for the entirety of our Eternal Harvest series. And now we've gotten 2. It's okay. We're fine. Relax. Everything's gonna be okay. I'm not mad. Okay, I'm a little mad. So what do we do with Vecna? Increase the baseline chance that an enemy... I don't care. This can go away. Feed me. Feed me. I don't know why I'm looking at this. I'm just thinking. So there are 2 ways we could use this. One is we could just make another YOLO solo character. That's entirely within the realm of possibility. The options are a little limited without having another vampire fang, but, you know, it's there. The other option is that we create what I like to call, and have never actually managed to create, the Dastardly Duo. Yes, it's when you have 2 of these characters together, both of them with Boiling Blood. Now that will remove one of their stacks of this, but they'll still have +8 armor, +8 resistance, +28 attack, +28 dread, +8 evasion, and +12 accuracy. That's still a lot of stats. The one that I really wanted to make happen was Skeleton and Vampire, because they scale quite well together. We're saving up for Reign of Gore. But, you know. I'm kind of just going to hope now that this gives me another Cursed Bandage, and I'm going to move on with our lives. Is that cool? I think that's cool. That's the plan. That's my play anyway. Holy shit. This is the 3rd Spider Mandible. The 3rd! It's fine. I'm calm. So we have the Spider Mandible, as I tilted about. This, for each... When a minion has this, each attack, a single target, will deal 4% Vigor and Sanity to the enemy. 1% for bosses. For each AoE attack, it'll deal 2% or 0.5% of their maximum vigor and sanity for AoE abilities. So, it's really good. We actually made this work incredibly well with the Fallen Dhampir. It works with the Infested. I guess a Blood Phantasm could use it. It wouldn't be very good, but it could. You get the picture. It's a good item with very niche things that makes them incredibly powerful. The Armored Plates reduces all damage received by 10%. Good item. And the Bane Aura increases Iratus' spell power by 12. Now, the correct choice here, I think, correct, quote, and quote, is the Armored Plates. 10% damage reduction to all things, good. But I'm thinking about the Bane Aura. Because we're going to be doing a weird spell power build. Super weird spell power build. But reduce damage. But spell power. Take the Bane Aura.
I can use this.
I never thought the day would come when I would take Bane Aura over Armored Plates. I never did. Not once. Now I'm a little concerned about this fight. Mostly because the Oracle can mark Vecna, and that wouldn't end very well. Oops, spoiler alert. Oh, where are you? Okay, so there's the buff, yep. Target receives 100% more damage. So it's not as bad as the automatic crit one, but it's pretty bad. it's pretty bad. So, I'm thinking we bring out the real team for this. So Vecna can go here, you can come here. What are you doing? Oh no, you go here, you get to level 10. Join the double-digit club. And we'll just go slaughtering. Time to prance through the corpses. Do we want more parts or more artifacts? Artifacts are cool. Okay. Wait, is there something I can sacrifice this zombie to? Because it's not going to be used. There we go. Parts it is.
You know, the dead do surprisingly good construction work.
I'm actually not that surprised. You know, since undead are basically just manual labor animations. That was a weird way to think of it, huh? Alright. Well, we have a lot of initiative for some reason. Huh. Oh, by the way, Solus told me that when combat begins, each enemy and character gets a random 0 to 2 initiative bonus. And that's why it was switching between which of our lovely lady ghouls went first. In case you're curious. I was a little bit curious. I might make them both wait. Because I wanna... Whoop. And I whoop. And that was not what I expected to happen, honestly. I don't know. Because I can always do it again.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Want to see me do it again? Aw, you marked one of my ladies. She's not going to appreciate that. I missed. Oh, these are the things with evasion. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of annoying, bro. 2. Ah. It's fine. We'll give the Black Widow the kill. She deserves it. She deserves some love every now and then. I might wait. Yeah, that sounds good. Ow. What did I get for waiting? Get over here. The Oracle's not really a threat. She's just annoying. Because of that. That's one of the reasons she's annoying. One of the many reasons. Which is why I'm going to eat her.
Behold the Widowmaker.
I haven't heard that one before. That was a good line. It's probably because I've never actually used the Widow in a killing capacity. I've always used her defensively, so she never got any crits. Redstone, yeah? Just a gentle reminder, of our 2 ghouls, you're the only one that has a name. so you can't die. It's fine. No. By the way, Solus did some testing. Thank you, Solus, again. And found that the different versions of the ghoul buff don't stack. Which I kind of figured they wouldn't. But now we have scientific evidence that they do not. That's always nice. Okay.
Good. More materials. Ooh, I didn't think it would be this easy.
Do you think eating a dwarf is unpleasant because of all the hairs? Or unpleasant for other reasons? I don't know why, but I imagine they would be quite chewy. Maybe because I'm thinking of all the muscles they supposedly have. Attack. Is that weird? Okay, to the left. To the left. To the left, we always get experience for Iratus. Always might be incorrect, but usually stays in the car. It's time for Vecna to shine. You go heal up. Blood Phantasm can go back here. Vecna's gonna reign in the blood. Well, I'd like to pop the Necromantic Flask for lulz. Okay.
Fetching.
This is going to be our max spell power at the moment. So let's see what it looks like, shall we? I'm really not afraid of anything here. Vecna's kind of just going to go to town. Like, the worst thing that could happen is if we get marked by the lady. Which might happen here. It might. That's a possibility. So we have 134 spell power. Not bad.
Maybe I'll craft this one into furniture.
And it almost one-shot the warrior. That's pretty good. Now, how we can improve that is a little up in the air. One is the Bane Aura that we picked up.
I hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
You'd love to see it. The Bane Aura will provide us with 12 spell power, which is nice. Lady, I don't like you. There's not really a convenient way for me to get rid of this, unfortunately. I kind of just keep spamming. And I can contribute with a spell, you know, when... Oh, I forgot, she disappears.
Mop up the gore.
Hey!
I hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
Our greed has been rewarded. We got an armored plate anyway. Nice. Also, we now have the Reign of Gore. Why does this cost 38 mana? Does any... I guess this costs 62. That's weird. Why is that weird? Okay, whatever. The Reign of Gore makes it so it deals 50 damage and plus whatever physical damage, but the target receives 35% more damage for 2 turns. Doesn't stack. Spell power increases damage dealt by 2%. Now, the question that I have with this requires another character. But the question is, it says it does not stack. I'm going to go out on a limb. Maybe I shouldn't. Well, I'll approach the limb and ask, does that mean it doesn't stack with itself? Or with the Unfrozen's Call of Winter, which increases the damage the target receives by 30% from all sources for 2 turns. It also says doesn't stack. But does that mean with itself or with Reign of Gore? I don't know, because I've never gotten this far down the destruction tree. This is a first for me. I was doing something. Oh yeah. Expanding the arena. We have a few characters that need to be in there right now. And I need them to keep leveling so I don't have to use brains on them so I can make other things.
It's only for me. I crafted it that way.
You know? So... Sacrifice your altar. Let's see if we get another Cursed Wraps by sacrificing another Dark Knight.
Hardly an inspiring leader, but irrelevant for the armies of undead.
Let's see. Team. You know what? This is our third boiling blood. My blood is boiling. Not because that's what this is called. Deep breaths. It's okay. Seething anger comes and goes. Why? Alright, well, we now have 2 boiling bloods. So... Skeleton Vampire Dastardly Duo? Did anyone ask? Did anyone ask? No. But, that's not gonna stop me. Can I use it here? Skeleton does good things. The Trader and the Geo have a lot of wards, which is kind of annoying. Also, it doesn't work until I'm 15 anyway, so we'll hold on to it. But holy... We didn't get the Cursed Bandage, that's the bad news. The good news is that we now have other things. Alright, Vecna, you're not doing this, because I'm scared. A little afraid of what's here. I mean, not that afraid.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
Just a little afraid. Boop. The Geomancer has a tendency to do incredibly irritating things, so the sooner we kill him, the happier I'm gonna be. Hello.
Making a mass grave.
Goodbye. Okay, now I can eat the Geomancer at the start of next turn. JK. Oh wait, no, it goes through ward. Nice. I still can do it. And I want you. I choose you.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Don't do that. Well, I don't really care, actually. Now that I think about it. Now that I give it some thought, I don't actually care. Oh no, accuracy. Too bad I don't need accuracy to Yeah. About that. Peace. I'm outie. So the question is, do I pull the Musketeer? I think I can hit him anyway, right? So it doesn't really matter. Just keep whipping people. With a whip. What are you gonna do? We have 5 evasion on the Musketeer. Okay. I might do this just to reduce the damage. It's only 20% though. Did they nerf that? Felt like it was more. Well, we'll hit him. This is Red Sonia.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Fortunately, we only have 1 lunch break on good old unnamed ghoul. But we'll decide if we have to eat it. Ow! And that's why the Berserkers are a pain. Especially if you're reducing their sanity. Fun fact, you can kind of counter it. Well, you can kind of counter it by using the Banshee and her ability to restore an enemy to full sanity. You get mana back for doing it. In case you're wondering why on earth would I ever do that. Great question. But it's to restore mana. Or wrath.
A sad display for mortal kind.
Holy... Alright. This just in. Another Vampire Fangs. In case you weren't here earlier, the Vampire Fangs restore 15% of the damage dealt as Vigor and is the only way that Vecna has managed to survive as I taunt death itself. So, I'm just gonna make it now. I won't put the items on just in case we change our minds.
Humans become much sturdier when you strip them of their vital organs.
But this is what's gonna happen, my friends. We're gonna have the return of the legendary, the Feller of Titans, the Master of Mediocrity, 5th of his name, Skeletor. And he will be the one with the Vampire Fangs, because the Vampire doesn't need Vampire Fangs, because the Vampire heals herself. So, if anyone has a vampire name, it needs to be epic. It needs to be befitting the absolute... Oh, I need to go visit a cultist, don't I? Well, it needs to be befitting something terrible that's going to happen. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Just trust me. It's going to be great. I'm a little concerned about wards, because Creepy Clank is blocked by wards. But, man, when did I ever let that stop me? Never. That's the answer. I'm going to buff Arachnid Swarm here. This is our random attack that I've never once used in my entire life. Oh, I thought it increases damage. I don't really care if it ignores armor. That's a hard choice then, I think. I'm going to go into Invigorated Cocoon, actually.
Prove yourself worthy of my investment.
The reason being that if the Black Widow is in a cocoon, it's because I need her to recover HP fast, which Invigorating Cocoon does. Speaking of recovering HP fast, she has to go back and do Var. So anyway, the way the trick works is that at level 15, you upgrade the skeleton's shield banger into Creepy Clank. This makes it so that enemies will face an insanity check. So they'll either go insane or they'll become inspired. You can negate the whole inspired bit, which is Shackles of War, which we actually have, funny enough. But I think the chance is so low on more pain that I don't need to do that. We might. We'll see what happens. And whenever an enemy goes insane, the vampire will gain 6 attack for each one. Her unique item from the cultists makes it so she also gets 6 accuracy, 6 luck, and 6 evasion for each person that goes insane. So, you fight some enemies, you open up with the Creepy Clank, you drive them all insane, the vampire instantly gains 24 attack, 24 accuracy, 24 evasion, and 24 luck. It's pretty good. In theory. I've never actually gotten it to work. So, I'm excited now. Well, I was always excited, but now I'm giggling like a little schoolgirl. Inside, of course, I'm way too tired to giggle right now. As I giggle. So, what we're doing here with ever-living Mumra beats me. I'm going to go with Impending Misery.
Serve me well, my minion.
Because this allows Mumra to move enemies backwards. So now we can move enemies forward by pulling them, and we can move them backwards by impending their misery. Which honestly sounds like a Mumra thing. Alright. I've gotten completely off track thanks to the favor of the Dark Gods, but it is what it is. You can't predict this sort of thing.
With knowledge and will comes victory.
I'm going to pick up the Arcana Antediluvium to give us 5 more additional mana regeneration because we're starting to use it. And I kind of want to start going down this tree, but we'll complete Destruction as promised. I came here to complete Destruction, and that's what we're going to do. So before we go anywhere else in the talent tree, we're going to complete this. 2, 5, 9, 13. 13 talent points. There. At start of combat, all enemies lose 1 block. Irrelevant. I'm just looking for what else we can sacrifice.
Fetchy.
Also, fun note, the Shackles of War go in over the Power Fist. So, that's a thing. Our 4 elite squad: Elite Dwarven Warrior, Elite Dwarven Trader, Elite Dwarven Alchemist, and Elite Dwarven Oracle. Which means Vecna is not going to be here. You just hang out there, Vecna. Look all nice and killy. I'm going to increase the vigor of the Blood Phantasm, bring it up to 110. 110 feels like a safe number that's not going to get insta-shot by this stuff. I don't know if it is, it just feels like a nice number. Might also drop the accuracy
It
bomb.
embellishes my undead features, no?
Why? Great question. I'm just going to do it. Let's see if it had any effects. Oh, look, the trader's at 87, 97, 102, 102. Okay. Our minimal evasion might actually prove to be useful then. Why does everything have a block? See, this would be a very bad situation for the Creepy Clank. Because only one thing would go insane. I mean, that's still quite a bit of stats for the vampire, but you get the point. Do I want to use Chain Lightning? No, I don't. I will do this, though. Let's get started. Also, the Black Widow would have been pretty nifty to have here to remove his evasion, the 41% on that dude, but 'tis what it is, huh? Oh look, he sacrificed his armor. Good for you. I knew you could do it. Now hail me. Healing for 14 per swing is not bad. That's unfortunate. See, this would be a great opportunity for this to be the other one. But hey, raw stats, huh? I like me some raw stats. I don't like missing. Missing makes me sad. Can I eat you? Nope. I can if I let him tick. Wait, we'll just kill him. He'll be left at 1 hit point. What a lucky sod. What if I tickle him and then eat him? Does it sound weird? This should be enough.
Dance. Move those.
Oh yeah. Much more than enough. But that makes us strong. Would you like to kill me? How does that go again? I certainly would. I know. I can feel your anger. It gives you focus.
Rot their flesh and their soul.
Palpatine's a great character. Boop. I love it when I kill something when I say boop. I don't know why, but it's perfect. Aww. See, I didn't say boop. I screwed it up. Boop. Oh yeah. That's the stuff. Now as for all this block. Nope. I should probably heal. That's something I can consider. I guess I could eat this guy and get it back, but eh. Who needs that?
I didn't think it would be this easy.
Bye-bye.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
A Sadist hand. We got one anyway. And the Acid Gland. Now, the Acid Gland is actually a fascinating item. 101 health recovery. That's insane. I haven't seen that in so long. The Mortuary is so weak on Eternal Harvest. Why? I think I'm going to wait 2 levels. I like hitting things harder. With Red Sonia, I'm also going to wait a point. I return a level. That one. I guess we're going to go with Efficient Digestion. I mean, being able to remove all debuffs would be nifty. But I think the Raw Vigor would be more helpful overall.
My enemies are in for a nasty surprise.
I mean, it gives 5 Vigor just all the time, and then it's plus 15 whenever we eat something, so it's not bad. Just follow suit with our unnamed ghoul. For the Blood Phantasm. Now, they changed how Mark of Retribution works. A little bit. You basically mark... This used to be that you would mark a minion, and they would be more likely to be focused, and then they would retaliate magic damage. Now, it doesn't do that. I mean, it still retaliates magic damage, but it doesn't make them more likely to be focused. I don't think. I'm pretty sure. Which is weird. Because now there's no character that can... I was looking around for it. There's no character that can really taunt something unless you use the Jester's Visage. Because all of the taunts were changed to be the Warden thingy. So I don't know. It's weird. I don't like change. Change is scary. I guess we're going to go with Savage Impale. Because it sounds awesome. And because with Mummer reducing people's luck, that critting sounds really fun. At 225%. Sign me up. I don't even know what I want from this. Just give me something good. Thanks, game. Am I lucky because I wasn't lucky in Eternal Harvest, or am I lucky because I'm really tired and the game is pitying me? I can't tell. Anyway, we have before us the Hatchet. All minions gain +2 attack, +2 dread. We've seen this. We've passed it up. We're going to pass it up again. Heavy armor. Minions gain +6 armor until the battle ends and have a 12% chance to miss their turn. I hate this item so very much. Despise it. Can't stand it. And the Lancet. Iratus receives 14 spell
Toss
power.
it with the rest.
You'll love to see it. It's the only spell power weapon that I'm aware of. So this is going to be our weapon of choice when we're not abusing the sickle. Sound good? And of course we got the Hoop of Fear for each escaped enemy. Iratus additionally gains 25% of the experience from the current level. Our enemies aren't running. They don't have legs anymore. No running capable. So we have Dwarven Warrior, Oracle, Musketeer. How do we feel about this? I'm feeling frisky. And I want more experience. Hence the feeling frisky bit. I think I'm going to wait and finish off the obelisk, so... Let's get Vecna. Oh dear, what am I doing? We'll pop both ghouls in the arena. Give them the opportunity to stay around the same level. Vecna is going to go in here and he's going to own. Yeah, this is going to happen. Should we use a consumable? No. Nah. Equip that though.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
I would equip the Lancet again just to see our current maximum potential, but, and this is an important but, hold on, I'm mathing something out in my head. Never mind, I'm not even going to try. We are using the sickle to gain additional experience so we can do more things. Alright, I'm doing this for the lulz.
Grisly salute.
It's beautiful. I don't know what's up with you calling me a puppet, though, Vecna, but I can forgive it for now. I understand. You're a lawful evil? Lawful evil deity. I get it. Lesser deity. There's only one real deity on this team, and you all know who it is.
Dance. Move those mortal legs.
One shot. Kind of close. She's gonna run away, though. Fortunately. Bye. Oh, well. All minions gain +1 ward until the battle ends. Meh. Meh. I've lost count of how many of these I've destroyed. But there's another one. From ashes to ashes. From dust to dust. Okay. Well, the only thing left that we can upgrade with Vecna is Command Undead. We can't use this when you're alone because it targets other people. But there are two upgrade paths. Ineffable Command keeps the amount the same. What it does, you may notice that on Command Undead there's a blue arrow saying 2 forward, and on Ineffable Command there's a yellow arrow saying 2 backwards. Yellow means that the creation itself moves. So with Command Undead you move another ally 2 spaces forward. With Ineffable Command you may buff another ally, or you will buff another ally, and then Vecna will move 2 spaces backwards. This is very helpful for keeping the Lich in one position, which can be quite challenging sometimes. But Dominate Undead increases the bonus to 18 attack, 18 dread, and gives me +1 attack by default. Do I mean, Vecna's not really being used with anything, but if we were to use Vecna with something, I just answered my question by myself, didn't I? Vecna's not being used with anything. Give me the attack.
Back to battle.
It was so simple. All I had to do was say it out loud, and it just came to me. Wow. Funny how that works. But next time, we're not going to that. We're going north. Because I want to swing through, get this chest and this coffin. Again, I'm not quite sure what I'm looking for, but more stuff is more stuff, you know? And the game will probably give me something that'll make me angry because I didn't get it somewhere else, but it's fine. It's fine. So do this, and then we can't go this way, so we stay through here. I don't think so anyway. And then we'll probably go left, and then take it right here. Coffin, more. So many altars. I don't think I've ever hit 4 altars in one run. Just in general, let alone on one floor. But anyway, next time. We have before us an elite dwarven warrior, elite dwarven musketeer, elite dwarven trader? That looks like a trader. And another elite dwarven musketeer. What am I looking at? I have no idea. I'm just going to guess that someone's going to die because of the marksman marks. I think I've just kind of accepted that already. We'll find out next time. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. The dark gods remain with us. And we march forth with a clear goal in mind. To finally...
In tenebris mortis.
Ooh. Mortis is death. Not sure what the tenebris is. It probably is actually the word tenebris. We march forward with a clear goal to have the ultimate dastardly duo, Skeletor with yet unnamed vampire. Will it work? I don't know, but it sounds really good on paper. So I'm down. Bye-bye.